Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to It's a Daily again. So as you know, before I actually bought my coder intake a while back, and now today is actually the first day I'm going to be installing it. I got the BBK coder intake, the blackout edition. As you can see, I'll show y'all what it looks like. It's what it's going to look like when it's all assembled in the car. That's what it should look like, just like that. From what I've been told, the hardest part's actually putting the filter itself on and like taking it off. Just because you got to go under the cabin and install it from there, but hopefully it's not going to be as hard for me. And as you can see, I kind of got everything already pre-assembled, so when it comes down to it, I just got to plug and play and then just tighten the bolts down. It looks fairly easy. I just got to go ahead and go to my car and screw it, and then after, when I get done installing it, I'm planning on taking it out on a drive and see how it does, see if there's any performance gains. I gotta go pick up lunch as well from B-Dubs. You know, it's Tuesday. Tuesdays and Thursdays are Buffalo Wild Wings special. Also, B-Dubs means Buffalo Wild Wings, if you didn't know. If you're from Texas, West Texas, we call it B-Dubs. I don't know what everybody else calls it, but B-Dubs stands for Buffalo Wild Wings. But today's the bone-in special, so basically you buy a small or a snack size and you get a free snack or small size as well. So I'm gonna get that with, of course, you gotta get fried pickles with it. I'll show y'all here in a bit, but back to the main subject. I'm going to go install my coder intake and then get down to business. Alright. Set that down there. Open this up. Open up the hood. Oh, there she is. All original. All stock completely, as you can see. Original headers, original manifold. It's all completely stock. The only thing aftermarket is the actual exhaust itself. So, alright everybody, so what I'm gonna do is go ahead and loosen everything up. I see 11mm socket, and then I got my little flathead down here to loosen up the clamps. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out real quick. We got a little time lapse of everything. So I found a good position for this. Before my camera dies, this is what everything looks like now. Everything's basically tight. I got like this little gap. Hopefully that doesn't make a difference, but I'm tightening that up more. Comes out here. I gotta tighten up these screws, and then I gotta come underneath and screw the filter on. So I'm actually gonna come right back because my battery's dying. I'm gonna change out the battery real quick. Okay, so before I actually screw in the last part, which is the bolts right here, I'm gonna go ahead and get down underneath and install the filter, because I heard that's the hardest part. So I get down here, put that on real quick. No, you take the loss. I'm a old town figure. No, they pull the trigger. Actually having a hard time putting on the filter. One thing I don't like about the intake, literally the metal's touching against the BBK intake. But what I think I'm gonna do is basically tighten up these screws, and hopefully that makes a big difference. All right, y'all, so everything's all plugged in now. Big shout out to my boy Dylan for helping me. This is definitely a two-person job, but this is what it looks like now. Running strong, everything's clamped down nice and tight. Shut that down. Shut that. Oh. Let's see. There's definitely more airflow. See, we don't have nothing for check engine, so everything was installed properly. Hell yeah, good shit. Now I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands real quick, and I'll be right back because I got pretty dirty, so give me a second. All right, y'all, so now I'm in my car after installing the cold air intake. Well, I don't know if I feel any performance at all. So right now we're actually taking a little drive, see how it does. I'm waiting on my food as well, so that's why. Hopefully when this light turns green, it's like a pretty long straightway to actually see if there's actually any difference. But I don't have any check engines light on, so that's good. None of the pieces came off, so that's even better. Let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1. Oh shit. Okay, I take that back. There's definitely some horsepower gains on that cold air intake now. It's definitely made a huge difference in my car, which I'm really excited. And I just ordered another piece, so like guys, this Mustang's coming on piece by piece. You just don't know. Now I will have to admit, when it came to installing the filter itself, I highly recommend getting a partner, or like just having a friend helping you install it, because that was the hard part for me, trying to get the filter clamp on into the actual pipe of the cold air intake. So what ended up happening was, I was holding the filter from the bottom, since I have smaller hands than my friend Dylan's is like 260, big swell dude. So I was holding it from the bottom, and he had the little pipe on top. And so basically what happened was, I had him force it into the filter to get it in. Or not even, I think, no, I'm sorry. So what we actually ended up doing was, I basically shoved the pipe into the filter as far as I can, and from there we were able to get it in through that little hole. And then from there we just had to twist and turn, and sure enough it came right into it just perfectly fine. Now when I had to clean it, that's gonna be a pain in the ass, not gonna lie about that. But well, like I was saying, I highly recommend having a partner, because it was so much easier having them. Like I said, it took me like maybe 15 minutes to unscrew everything and then put on those like 2 other pieces, and then the hard part was actually installing the filter itself. That was a pain in the ass. But yeah, the cold air intake definitely had some horsepower. I'm looking forward to seeing, like, I know like he even admitted like there was a sound difference too with the cold air intake, and like he's impressed with like how well of a shape my Mustang is. And like, guys, honestly, my car is probably in like one of the best mint conditions ever. So I've been told. I'm not trying to brag, but you can find out yourself if you're in Northern Oklahoma. But yeah, so that's gonna basically wrap up the video. This wasn't really like a how-to guide. It was basically me just installing my filter. If there's an easier way for me to do it, I would have told y'all, but like in my opinion, I think the easiest way was actually have somebody help you, because I feel like it's a 2-minute job. LMR and BBK said it was going to take 1 hour. It definitely didn't. With 2 people, it took me 2 hours. I mean, with 1 person, it took me 2 hours. And when I had Dylan's help, it took me like an extra like 10. So it took me 2 hours and 10 minutes completely when I installed it. Because like I said, trying to get that filter on was a pain in the ass. But it's on. Hopefully I don't have to clean it for a hot minute. When I do, actually, it shouldn't even be that hard either now, since I just got to unscrew it and it comes right off. But we see. So that, like I said, this is gonna wrap up the video. I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to It's a Daily. I'm the next upcoming FoxBody. Like I said, I do plan on all the other generation Mustangs as well, or I might even try something new with like a Camaro or even a Firebird. So I've been kind of like testing waters on everything that's out there on the market right now. But I feel like I'm pretty confident, like I'm just gonna stick with Mustangs. I know them best, but who knows? Actually, like something I like to mention as well. So I tried to get an oil change at Take 5 on my last video. They couldn't do it because apparently there's two drainage holes that the oil comes out from, and it's just like a precautionary thing for the company, just because it's a liability, and they didn't take out all the oil. They could mess up with blown gaskets, and they overfill it, so they couldn't do it. So hopefully here pretty soon I can go somewhere else and get an oil change. I don't like doing myself, guys, because honestly I think the oil change is the only thing I probably want to do myself, just because. Anyways, that's gonna be in the video. Hope you like me installing my cold air intake. I hope you like the looks of it. Like I said, I got the blackout edition. Looks really clean under the hood. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like it, share it, comment down below. If you're in the neighborhood, hit me up. I'm down for a drive. Just let me know. But that's gonna end it. I'm out.